Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's computer and internet tutorial. Today we are going to be talking about Gale legal forms, which is a simple website where you can download legal forms for free. We'll go ahead and get started. You'll want to start here at the Balch Springs Library homepage, which is balchspringslibrary.org. And on this page, you'll want to click on eShelf and Research, and then eShelf and Research Home. There is quite a bit of clicking, so I'll try to go slow so you can follow along. Here on this eShelf and Research page, the Gale Legal Forms website is a part of the TextShare database system, so you'll want to click here on TextShare databases. And then you'll click on Resources A through Z. And this is a list of all of the TextShare databases. If you have never gone through any of these databases, I definitely encourage you to explore them. This is just a quick side note. Heritage Quest is really cool. The Job and Career Accelerator is here. We'll be doing a tutorial I think in a couple of months regarding this opposing viewpoints. Just some really cool databases. If you're a curious person, or if you're in school and looking for academic journals and resources for citations. Talking about the Gale legal forms today, so we're going to click on L for legal. And the Gale legal forms option is here. I'm going to click on that. And here we are on the home page. So, Gale legal forms, the main purpose of this is really just to provide the forms. There are some other options that we'll talk about. If you need legal assistance, you need help going through a legal situation, either you just need a toolkit that gives you step-by-step guides for filing and processing paperwork yourself, or if you need the help of an attorney, either low-cost or free help depending on your qualifications, then I encourage you to check out texaslawhelp.org. lawhelp.org. This site is more in-depth than the Gale legal forms, which again is just really trying to provide you with forms. Texas Law Help does have toolkits to help you file your paperwork yourself, and they also will connect you to low-cost or free legal help. So if you need that type of assistance, then I encourage you to go here and see if you qualify for free or low-cost help. I'm going to go back to Gale legal forms. This is what we're discussing today. On this main page, the forms are divided into various categories. So you would click on the category, the law category that applies to your situation. We'll just say today that I am a landlord and I have a property that I would like to rent out. So I would click on this landlord and tenant category. And then there are subcategories here regarding landlord-tenant situations. Let's see, I'm scrolling through, seeing what applies to my situation. There's a rental agreements here, but there's also this residential leases and rental agreements. I'm going to click on that. And then there's 3 more options under landlord-tenant, residential leases, rental agreements. Let's click on this month-to-month agreement. So all of the legal forms here are kind of laid out in this way. You have a description of the form, and you can preview the form with this tab here, so that you can take a look at the form and make sure that that's the one that you need. Once you've decided that this is the form that you need, you can download it here next to download. They often have a PDF option and a rich text option. next to download, but this one just has a Microsoft Word option. Once you click on it, a separate window will pop up asking where on your computer you would like to save that document. And once you have it saved on your computer, you can print it. You can print at the library. Each black and white page is 15 cents. And if for some reason you need color pages, each color page is 50 cents for printing here at the library. So I'm just going to go back to the home page. So on the left-hand side, you do have a few other options. This legal definitions is really nice. If you're reading through a document and you're not quite sure what a term means, this is an area that you can go to and figure out what that means. You would just type in the term, and then your search results will appear here. This one only has 2. Let's just click on it, and then it gives you the legal definition of whatever term you type in. Today we typed in expungement. Next is tax forms on this left-hand side, left-hand menu. You have some links to some federal forms, and then you also have some state tax forms. We're obviously in Texas, so when you click on that, it takes you to the comptroller or Texas Comptroller website where you can print off tax forms here. I'm going to go back to Gale Legal Forms and continue down this menu, the Attorney Directory, and let's click on Texas since we're in Texas. The Attorney Directory is also broken down into categories depending on the type of lawyer that you're looking for. We'll click on taxation, and then it brings up a list of Texas attorneys that deal in taxation, and it just gives you little blurbs about that attorney if the attorney has submitted information to be posted here. These attorneys here do not work on a sliding scale basis. Their prices are not based on your income. These are full rate lawyers. So if you are looking for some low cost help, Gale Legal Forms and this Attorney Directory are not really going to be too useful for you. Again, you would want to check out texaslawhelp.org for low cost help. This is just a list of all attorneys, or not all, obviously there's not enough here, but attorneys that have submitted their information to this website to be listed here. These attorneys deal in taxation. So continuing on the left-hand menu, this legal Q&A is also really useful. So these Q&As, questions and answers, are broken down into legal categories. So you would find the one that, or the situation that applies to you. I don't know, married woman, we'll say. And when you click on one, it will bring you to frequently asked questions, and then you can actually view the answers to those by clicking on View Answer, and it'll give you, you know, the legal answers for the frequently asked questions. Likely, if you have a question, then you know several other people have had that question and asked it, and so this is a collection of the answers for those frequently asked questions. So that pretty much does it for Gale Legal Forms. It is a fairly simple site. It's nice that you can download these forms for free. One more time, if you do need some legal assistance, you need some help going through a legal situation, check out texaslawhelp.org. Gale Legal Forms is just a really nice site if you kind of already know the type of form that you're needing. This just gives you access to download that form and print it up. All right, thank you for joining us today on this short tutorial. Hopefully you will join us next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.